Morning and welcome to the Under-16 Division 3 Geelong Junior Football Grand Final at Spring Creek Reserve here in Torquay, and it's between the Belmont Lions and Post Hill. Jason Doherty with you and Eric Nichols joining me. How are you, Eric?
Well, thanks, Jason. Very, very gusty wind, but I guess that's what footy's about down here at Torquay.
Post Hill has won the toss and elected to kick with the breeze in the first term. Not a bad effort, I would think, because the breeze is probably 3 or 4 goals in advantage to the southern end. Start of the first quarter of the Under-16 Division 3 Grand Final. It's going to be Jacob Gray for Post Hill. He's going to do the ruck work, and he'll probably go up against, well, I would have thought Matthew Harrison may have started there, but he's not. He's going to go up against Bo Sanford, who starts in the ruck. And in the middle, trying to get it at free. Bucolo gets wrapped up, play on the call, bound, breaks free, gets his hands free, goes with a right foot kick towards half-back. David Holzfine's there. He gets wrapped up by Harrison, put to the ground, holding the man, said the umpire. And David Holzfine will take the free kick at half-back. The league best and fairest winner in Division 3. The Ettridge medalist will take the free kick. Goes with the right boot towards centre wing, bound from behind. Takes a good mark. And Leighton bound. Try and drive it back into attack for the Lions, who are kicking against the breeze. He's going to go short to Harrison. He just holds it up at the moment. Not much on offer. He goes towards half forward now. Sanford over the back. Now goes to the back towards Davis. And also getting through the middle there was Rosiello. Goes forward towards the left forward pocket for the Lions. But the Panthers' defence work overtime. A good kick too out wide. And gets a bit of distance. Getting onto it there was Stud. He got it back towards Furman. Trying to ride the bump there was Campbell. And Bound, who's wrapped up. Umpire calls play on centre wing on the outer side. And the Panthers see it over the boundary line for a throw-in. On the outer side, centre wing position.
It's going to like Umpire's whistle didn't work.
So it's going to be a ball up. No, it's not. It's going to be a free kick. Joel Davis has got it on centre wing for the Lions. Short little kick. Chopped off. Oh, fresh air shot there from the Panthers. And a kick away quickly for the Post Hill side. Now it might be out of bounds. It is. And it will be a throw-in.
So on out at centre wing. 2 minutes into the first quarter. No score in the grand final. Boundary umpire about to put the football into play. Over the head there of the ruckman. Taken for the Lions by Piggott. But goes forward for Post Hill. Coming across there strongly for the Lions. Well, stacks on the middle. No player able to get the footy out. And the umpire will call for the football between wing and half forward outer side. In this first quarter, Belmont Lions kicking against the breeze. Post Hill kicking to the southern end with it. Ball comes down. Tap toward the boundary there by Piggott. But finally, Post Hill get hold of the footy. And a kick out of the pack there goes forward, but only as far as the boundary line. So it's half forward flank, in fact, out on the full. So the ensuing free kick has gone to Dixon. So Dixon of the Lions keeps it low into the breeze, and there's a strong mark in front. Is that Harrison?
No bars, it is.
Bars. A few lookalikes out there. He kicks it low also, but in the way on this occasion, it's Lima in the middle of the ground for Post Hill. He kicks it back into the forward area. Big pack of players there. Mark not taken. Off the ground there by Anveski, but only as far as the boundary. Well, there's a lot of pushing and a lot of pointing, and the Belmont Lions have given a free kick, or at least a hold up in play for the blood rule, as the umpire orders the player from the ground. I think it might be
Stud, I think it
was.
Yep.
Yes, it is. As he's replaced, the umpire holding things up until the replacement player can get into the forward zone. Now it's play on. So boundary umpire with the footy. 20 metres from the behind post, deep in the attacking area for Post Hill. 4 minutes. Ball comes to ground. Players can't control it. Diving on top of it. It's finally picked up there. No player able to clear the footy, and finally it's over the boundary line. So we've been playing 4.5 minutes in the first quarter. No score in the grand final. Belmont Lions kicking to the north and Post Hill to the south.
Boundary throwing now. Over the back, Piggott can take it out. Gets it down to Bound. He goes across the half-back flank looking for a teammate. Might find one too. And he has. And they're going to be able to drive it from half-back. Oh, it's a poor kick, though. Sits up in the wind, sets Davis the task. Holes fine, comes across, leaves it behind. You've got some support, though, in Lima. Kick around the corner was okay, going up, taking no mark. Jackson off hands. He's on hands and knees now, needs some support. That was Najowski who got it around the corner. Bound again, who's been influential so far. Gets a clearing kick. Only as far, though, as Overgore. He overruns it. Davis stands his ground. Now coming through the middle also there was Dixon. And the umpire will ball it up at half forward. So, half forward for the Panthers. Gray and Sanford. Sanford gets it down. His teammate there in support was Rosiello. Didn't take it with him. Off hands. Going across was Bars. Coming through Page. Can't pick it up. Lima tries to tap it on. Does so. Overgore's there as well. Had it. And he threw it out in the end to McAuliffe, who got a kick smothered. Working overtime the Lions' defence, or it could be a free kick for holding the man. No. Play on the call. Now it goes close to the boundary line. In fact, it's out. And we'll have a boundary throw in.
So deep in the attacking area for Belpost Hill. This time on the city side. The ball about to be put back into play. 6 minutes gone. The ball comes in. Sanford. Ball tapped to ground. Picked up by Sanford, goes right across the ground for the Belmont Lions in defence. Holes fine, runs onto the footy, runs inside 50, puts it on the boot, heads goalwards. It's a mark right on the goal line for Belpost Hill by Rodriguez, and he turns around and has kicked the first goal of the grand final. So Belpost Hill, they're on the board with 1 goal. They lead Belmont Lions yet to score. We've been playing 6.5 minutes. So it was a nice kick into position by Holzfine. In fact, had the player allowed it to drift, it would have probably gone through for a goal anyway. So it's a good start for Belpost Hill, although perhaps not utilising the wind to advantage Jace at this point.
No, but nearly playing 7 minutes, and they've got the first goal on the board. So back in the middle. As you can probably hear in our headsets, it's pretty blustery down here. Kicking with the breeze, Belpost Hill in the first term. Now Allen up against Sanford. Sanford gets it down. Davis comes off the wing and gets it a second time. Gets a clearing kick across half back. Furman for Belpost Hill. Clearing kick by him towards a vacant centre wing position. Foot race. And can Najowski keep it in? I don't think he can. It's out of bounds for a throw in at half forward for the Panthers. On the attacking side of the ground. So a boundary throw in. Gray gets there. Sanford over his head. Lima bound back there as well. Overruns it. Getting in there trying to get it away was Flanagan for the Belmont Lions. Now kick off the ground by Sanford. Goes back towards centre wing. That was Thomas in the middle for Belpost Hill. Can't quite get an effective possession by both sides. On the point of the centre square at half forward for the Panthers, it will be a ball up. 8 minutes played, first term. 1 goal Belpost Hill. They lead. The Lions yet to score. Ball up. Sanford goes up, gets it down. Davis to run onto it across half back, picks it up, gets away from Lima, gets back in board, right foot kick. Might be okay for Piggott, who runs with the flight of the football, can't take the mark. Sanford can tap it on. Great play by Furman to get him away, but a quick kick off centre wing came from Bainbridge, goes towards half forward for the Lions. Babb comes across, but breaking away, Holzfine again, gets it free, goes to a vacant centre wing position. Overgore leads in the race for the football, coming out at pace also for the Belmont Lions is Harvey, goes Overgore, goes back in board. Coming out and punching it away was Bars, and a second punch off hands. Overgore's there as well. Falls to the back of the pack, might fall to Overgore again, can't pick it up, tried for a fresh air shot. The Lions fighting overtime in the back line, inside 50. Bars over the top of it as well, and Jackson for the Belpost Hill. They bottle it up. We'll have a ball up about 35 metres out from the Belpost Hill goal. So Jackson to do the ruck work up against Sanford. Jackson gets it down over the back of the pack. Page is there, tries to break free. Held on to a long time. Off hands. Piggott, handball, wide. Overgore leads to the race of the football. Gets away as well and goes to the left boot. Back to whence it came. And they're going to try and break free again. The Lions goes to Bound. He goes with the right boot. Kick partly smothered. Goes towards Davis, who tries to break free. Gets ripped off the tackle. It's on centre wing on the outer side. Pushed clear by Campbell. And we'll have a boundary throw in. So pretty difficult conditions for both sides here on grand final day at Spring Creek. Thrown in over the back. Rosiello runs onto it. Goes to the right boot. Chips it over the top's okay. Finds Bainbridge. Handballs it back to Rosiello. Goes to the right boot towards half forward. Harrison. Just slips, but still took a good mark at centre half forward. Now he goes to the right boot out wide, looking for Bainbridge, who takes the mark. Inside 50. They've moved the ball pretty well from half back to half forward. He kicks into the man on the mark, though. Holds fine. And can he get away? Yes, he can. Goes with a tumbling punt towards centre wing. Najowski leads in the race at football. Runs away from him again. He won't be able to keep it in with the breeze. And it will be a boundary throw in.
So the ball out of bounds on the City side. Almost true centre wing. almost 11 minutes gone in the first quarter. As Rosiello moves in to do the ruck work. Pushing the back, gets the pack forward, picked up at the back by Lima, kicks it long into the forward line for Belpost Hill. It's landed just inside the field of play, 5 metres from the behind post. As boundary umpire recovers the football.
So thrown in Piccolo from the side of the pack. And picks it up again, gets around on the right boot, and no mark taken off hands and through for one behind to the Belpost Hill side. So they go to 1-1-7. They lead the Belmont Lions yet to score. We've been playing 11.5 minutes in the first term of the Under-16 Division 3 Geelong Junior Football Grand Final. It'll be Gary Wilson from full-back for the Belmont Lions. Goes to the right boot, tumbling punt out wide, looking for Davis. Can't take the mark. Bars in support against Bucolo. Bucolo in front, does well, but then gets wrapped up. Loses the football. All coming in there was Allen. But now Bars gets it free, goes back towards the middle of the ground. Over the top of Bainbridge, comes through. Rosiello does well. In the middle also getting it away is Campbell. Right foot kick out wide over. Gore leads in the race of the football. Kicks it back. Bars at half back takes the mark. So a saving mark for the Belmont Lions. You try and push it forward. You can switch play and drill the ball. It's okay too. Bainbridge takes the mark and go towards Piggott. Poor kick, but it'll still make ground. Piggott takes it. They've got Rosiello in support. Takes a bounce, keeps running. Takes a second bounce. Goes for the left foot kick. Poor kick off the boot in the end. Harrison leads in the race of the football. Coming across also there was Storm, and he pushes it forward. Piggott runs through, goes to the left foot kick. Back to the top of the square. Over the back, Davis. Also Furman. Furman leads in the race of the football. He falls over. Free kicks at the umpire, pushing the back. And the Belpost Hill will take the free kick in the last line defence with Mick Furman.
So Furman now clears the danger area for Belpost Hill, only as far as Bound. Fingertips, almost takes the mark. Picks it up, eludes a tackle. Handball over the top's good. Follows through again, gets the handball back. And Bound there kicks to full forward. Rosiello had to run onto it, could have taken the mark. He's still in good position to get hold of the footy, but he can't control it. He's got some support there from his teammate in Bainbridge, but finally the ball is forced toward the boundary line, and well, it's kept in play. Well, Piggott was heading off. The boundary umpire suggested it was out. Piggott wasn't so sure, but it's thrown in anyway. Rosiello hits it forward for the Belmont Lions. In the way there is Bound again. He can't control the football. Stacks on the mill. And finally the umpire will come in and put the ball in the air. So umpire at centre half forward. 14 minutes gone, first quarter. Ball comes to ground. Picked up for the Lions by Rosiello. Handball comes back for time to Bainbridge. He kicks it high to full forward. Almost the one-handed mark there, not taken for the Lions by Babb. And the ball, well, it's deep in the forward line for the Lions. They get a goal here. It'll be a huge asset. In fact, they've got a chance because the free kick has been paid. Nobody knew who it was for. most of all the player who's got the footy, and it's Stephen Edwards. He's only 20 metres out, kicking into a strong breeze. He gives it all he's got. Mark, it was touched off the boot, comes back into the middle. Leading in the race for the ball and running hard at it was Bars. He chips it forward and bound, diving mark attempt not taken. Pulls it back in underneath him. Play on, said the umpire, and at centre half forward. Bit of feeling in there. Bound and the hole's fine. And what's the umpire doing? Trying to sort things out as he picks the football up. So now, at centre half forward for the Belmont Lions. Rosiello, ball comes down. It's coming through strongly. It's all Lions there. Handball comes out. Picked up by Harrison. He goes without the footy. So finally it's Belpost Hill. They clear the danger area. Comes wide to centre wing. Leading in the race for the footy is Page. Can't pick the footy up. Finally a little chip forward. Mark taken and played on quickly was Kingsbury. Goes to the full forward area or the half forward area. Now the Belmont Lions are having to defend stoutly there as the ball, players can't pick it up. Umpire suggesting to hit it out, but they can't get it away. And on half forward flank for Belpost Hill on the city side of the Spring Creek Reserve, the umpire will put the ball into play. 16 minutes gone first quarter. 1 goal, Belpost Hill. Belmont Lions yet to score.
Ball up, Sanford. Jackson got a second tap. Goes to the back of the pack. Bars. Gets a shepherd from Rosiello. Can't pick the football up. Got a high tackle. No free kick. Umpire calls play on. Goes to the side of the pack now. They try and break free. Might be a good kick for the boundary line. Rosiello can't keep it in. It's out of bounds for a throw-in at half forward for the Panthers. So, boundary throw-in. Front Gray gets it to the side of the pack. Allen had it with him, then gets it away. Lima kick was smothered by Davis, comes back to him. Handball to Bound, surrounded, gets wrapped up by Jackson. Overgore wrapped up as well. Harrison comes in. Allen in there working hard as well. Comes to Bound, tried to get it away to the back of the pack. Page tried to kick it off the ground. Now it's shuffled free. Getting it across is Thomas, but it's going to be chopped off and getting across there. And it's going to be a boundary throw-in between wing and half forward for the Panthers. Now, Gray gets it down, hole's fine. Kick was smothered, goes towards Sanford. Cross half back, needs to pick it up. Leads Jackson the race of the football. Keeps his feet, does well. Gets a left foot kick to a vacant centre position. Furman leads in the race of the football. Davis wakes up some ground. Furman a kick off the ground across centre wing on the outer side. Still leads in the race for the ball, Furman. Can he pick it up? No, he can't. Davis is there also. Got some support, came from Campbell. And the boundary umpire said it's out of bounds on the full. So the Panthers will take the free kick on the outer side, centre wing position. Kick towards half forward, Bucolo. I think he might have kicked it out as well. I think that was Holzfind who kicked it out. It's out of bounds on the full. And Bars will have the resultant free kick at half back.
So Bars for the Lions to bring the footy in as the siren sounds for quarter time. The quarter time score being Belpost Hill 1-1-7. Belmont Lions yet to score. We'll be back shortly.
Grand final, the Belmont Lions and Belpost Hill. The Panthers 1-1-7. They lead the Belmont Lions yet to score. They got the 8 of the breeze though in the second term. Rosiello tries to get it down to his brother. He ends up getting it back to himself. Kick from mid-air by McAuliffe. Still in the middle of the ground. Pickett, claim the mark. No, play on the call. Oh, pretty good play, but then it's chopped off by Allen. Goes towards Bars. Good pick up on the half volley. Drills it out wide, looking for Bainbridge. Over the head of him. Holzfine gets back there at half back for Belpost Hill. Good pick up. Gets around on the right boot. Oh, he gets wrapped up. Dropped the footy. Did the umpire say? Yes, he did. And the Belmont Lions will take the free kick on 50. And I think it's Bainbridge with it. And goes with the right boot, just pops it up. Harrison from behind, off hands, over the back, the Panthers. Sanford's there as well, fighting hard. Coming through, got a high tackle with Storm. And they can't break free just yet, Storm. And a free kick for a trip, and it's going to go to Campbell for the Belmont Lions. So Chris Campbell, an early chance to put a score on the board for the Lions. He's in the right forward pocket. Pretty acute angle. So Campbell comes in right foot. That's a good kick off the boot. He's missed just for 1 point. So first score on the board for the Lions. They go to 1 behind. They trail Belpost Hill 1-1-7. We've been playing a minute and a half in the second term.
So the ball about to come in for Belpost Hill. He went right to the edge of the square, but straight into the arms of Rossiello, inside 50. He's chipped a little pass and he's found his teammate in Bab. So Bab now 40 metres out, will kick from about 45. Howling Gale behind him, certainly should get the distance. So Bab now moves in on the left foot, atrocious kick, and saving mark in defence there is Thomas of Belpost Hill. So done well in the first quarter and a bit, Thomas. Clears the ball wide now to the outer side. Holsbein runs onto the footy, got some skill, can't pick it up however. And now it stacks on the mill, and the umpire on 50 will come in and put the ball in the air. Attacking 50 for the Belmont Lions. They have A behind, they trail Belpost Hill 1-1-7, 2.5 minutes. Big punch forward by Holsbein, nice little tap forward by Piggott, followed up, picks it up on the left foot. That's a beautiful goal if it's a goal. Great individual effort. He's done well early, so Daniel Piggott, he's tied the ball game up. And we have a crackerjack game now in the second quarter. 1 goal, 1 apiece.
So great play, Daniel Piggott, individual there. Got it from the contest and ran through. Great left foot snap for a goal. And he he ties the scores up, as Eric said, 1-1-7 apiece. We've been playing 3.5 minutes in the second term. So back in the middle. It'll be Allen up against Rossiello. Pye throws the ball in the air. Rossiello gets there first. Double fister straight to Overgore. Kick smothered by Piggott. Goes back towards Lima. He can't pick it up. Now Gray gets a clearing kick towards Bucolo and Bars in the middle. No mark taken. Off hands. Allen got a quick kick. High kick still in the middle. Off hands again. Overgore. Roved it pretty well. Has to pick it up. Does so. Then gets wrapped up by Rossiello. Bars in there fighting hard for it as well. The umpire will come in and ball it up. Still in the middle of the ground, just on the attacking side for Belpost Hill. So Rossiello up against Gray. Gray gets there first. Rossiello though makes up a bit of ground, gets it down. Still in the middle, Hole's fine, gets a clearing kick towards a half forward flank. His teammate there in Rodriguez, who's kicked the goal, will get the free kick for a push in the back. Advantage paid? No. Has to come back. And it will be Justin Rodriguez, who's kicked the goal for the Belpost Hill side. Will take the free kick. Be kicking from 50. Bucolo gives him a short lead. He was going to go there. Now he goes along with a right boot. And it's not a bad kick as well off hands. Allen was there. Now a clearing kick by Rossiello. Good kick for distance. And off hands at the back, Jackson rides a bump, gets it away to Kingsbury, who can't take it with him. Now, pressure from the Lions in the middle of the ground, and the umpire will come in and ball it up.
Belpost still running a loose player in the back line. You have to read it pretty well.
Yeah.
The ball goes up in the middle of the ground. Rossiello again, doing well in the ruck, gets the ball down. Can the Lions get the advantage of it? They can't at this point because it stacks on the mill again. And right in the centre of the ground here, the umpire will put it in the air once again. Bound, and Rossiello there for the Belmont Lions. Gets the tap away ahead of Jackson. Comes to ground. Belpost Hill, well, pushed into it there was the player in Bars, but play on, said the umpire. Comes clear, picked up by Allen. He can't get clear. Gee, it's pretty congested in the middle. Pretty ordinary football at the moment as the ball won't finally comes out. Bound, strong play, kicks it wide, gone to the defensive side however, but the ball is bounding toward the boundary, and it's over on half forward flank for the Belmont Lions. Kicking with the breeze in the second quarter to the southern end, and it's at 50. So boundary umpire with the footy. Doing the ruck work is Jackson, comes down. Well, player tag without it, picked up for the Lions, kicked back towards the football player, slightly nudged in the back there. It's come to ground. Following up there is Sanford. Can he control it? He can't, nor can his opponent in Storm. And it's over the boundary line. 10 metres from the behind post. Good position here for the Belmont Lions to score. Deep in the attacking area. Almost 7 minutes. Ball comes in. Jackson can't get the tap away, but follows up, gets the kick himself. Picking the football up in the middle there was Rosiello. And finally, it's Belpost Hill. Kick off the ground, gets them out of the danger area. Can't pick it up, however. Good strong body work by Bound there. Keeps the ball in the area, but it's finally player tag without the footy. No, you won't get advantage, my boy. As it's McAuliffe for Belpost Hill. Kicks it back towards the centre of the ground. Harrison, tap from behind. Spoils, follows up himself, held without the footy. Bound, picks it up, tries to crash his way through, drops the footy, play on to the umpire. Now the kick comes clear. It's all Belmont Lions here. Picked up by, that was Dixon. Goes back into the centre of the ground. Belpost Hill defending stoutly here. Holds fine, picks it up. Almost runs away, but dropped the footy. Now, handball. It's picked up for the Lions. Running onto the footy. Good work there. Kick towards centre forward. Mark not taken. Bound. Can he run onto it? He can't. It's players collide there. It's picked up in the pack by, that was Harvey. And his pot shot lands 10 metres from the behind post inside the field of play. So the ball will be put in. 8 minutes gone, second quarter. It's 1 goal, 1 apiece.
So Rosiello from behind, Jackson in front, gets it down. Pickett again, does well. Left foot kick, high. He's missed it this time, 3 for 1 behind. So they take the lead, the Lions. They go to 1-2-8. They lead Belpost Hill 1-1-7. We've been playing 8.5 minutes in the second term. Under 16 Division 3 grand final at Torquay. It'll be Storm from full-back for the Panthers. Comes to the grandstand side. Harrison, though, takes the mark. Chops it off for the Lions. Wants to play on quickly. Go for goal. Goes long. Hasn't brought it back far enough. And it's through for 1 behind. So they go to 1-3-9. The Belmont Lions. They lead. Belpost Hill 1-1-7. 9 minutes played, second term.
Pretty fair kick from young Harrison there. Just direction astray. It's Belpost Hill now. The call has come from Allen, but Pickett is in the way, unfortunately. He's done well. Takes the mark from the kick in. So Pickett now. There's the chip pass. Unfortunately, it's gone astray. And it's going to come back to Pickett. Can he run onto the footy? He can. Slips over. Handball to his teammate there in Bars. Bars towards centre forward. Oh, it hit Sanford in the head as the whole field comes clear, but he can't get a positive kick. Pickett again. Good body work. Picks it up. Round on the left foot. Looking for the boundary, but can't find it. And finally it's pushed over the boundary line. So good work again by Thomas. As the boundary umpire has the football. 10 minutes gone. Second quarter. 1-3. Belmont Lions plays 1-1 Belpost Hill. Well, the ball hit the Lions player in Bainbridge in the head there. Coming through without the footy was Allen. Finally picked up, goes forward. Mark not taken. Comes to ground. Page can't get a kick away. Rosiello. Good solid play. Handball over the top. Almost went without it. There is Wilson. Ball still in dispute in the middle. But finally, well, I was going to say the Lions came clear, but they didn't because it's Belpost Hill going forward to centre half forward. It's at that point running on to the footy. It's Rosiello. Picks it up, kicks it wide. Has a team player out on centre wing, and it's Sanford. Sanford takes the mark, and well, the blood rule has been called, has it? So Rosiello will come in, and I think the player coming on has to have the kick, doesn't he?
Used to be, I think.
Oh, that rule's changed. So the replacement's been made for the blood rule. So that was Sanford who took the mark, has gone off for the blood rule. Now Rosiello Kicks it long, and it is long, to half forward. Harrison can't quite take the mark, follows up however, the ball's on the ground. Picked up there by Jackson. Nice little sleight of hand, eludes the tackle, but only kicks the ball as far as the boundary line. Half forward flank for Belmont Lions. 11.5 minutes gone in the second quarter. They lead 1-3. Belpost Hill 1-1 as the boundary umpire about to bring the ball into play. Up high, Allen missed the football. It's fed out to him, however. He kicks toward the boundary line, looking for that area, and finds the safety as it rolls towards the centre wing. So at 12 minutes, it's 1-3-9. The Belmont Lions leading Belpost Hill 1-1-7.
Jackson's moved down there to do the ruck work for Belpost Hill. Piggott gets it down in the end. Numbers, though, on the side of the pack for the Panthers. They might be able to break free. Running through the middle and getting it away was Craven. Goes towards Bucolo. Gets a clearing kick towards half forward. Foot race now. And the Lions in front, but can they get it away? Handball. That came from Painter. Now out towards Davis and Wilson. They can raffle it at half back. Davis leads in the race for the football. Kick around the corner. Oh, dangerous though. Back towards centre half forward. Overgore keeps his feet. Handball towards Stud. Back on the ground. And he's over the top. Oh, high tackle from Bars. And it will be Bevan Stud with the free kick. Now, he's about 40 metres out. Might be too far out to score. Bucolo calling for it in the square. He goes in that direction, but it's chopped off by Bound. And he plays on for the Lions, goes towards Davis, holds up, he takes the mark though, and plays on through half-back. Kick was terrible in the end. Oh, but Lux of Fortune falls into Piggott's arms. Handball towards Bainbridge, sits for him, can give it back to Piggott. Had to stop and wait though, has to get back onto his left boot. Oh no, handball went nowhere. And the Panthers have got it now, short little toe poke. To follow it up is Lima, who gets it around the corner towards Stud, takes the mark. At half forward. Goes to the right boot towards Page at centre half forward. Can't take a mark. Runs onto it though. Runs free. Left foot kick around the corner towards Rodriguez, who gets it on the right boot and has kicked a goal. And it's a good kick into the wind too by Justin Rodriguez. His second, and the second for Belpost Hill. They go to 2-1-13 and reclaim the lead. They lead the Belmont Lions 1-3-9. We've been playing nearly 14 minutes in the second term.
Well, it was a good solid kick into the breeze.
Oh, I'll say.
Was only ever going through the goals. He's a strong boy. So that's given Belpost Hill a new lease of life late in the second quarter. Perhaps Pickett's played a great game, but his mistake on the wing might have almost contributed to that. The ball went back forward for Belpost Hill. So the umpire... whistle on play. What?
Yeah, they had 5 in the square, Belpost Hill.
So the free kick, pushing the back there, up forward. Finally coming clear was Furman. Dodged, weaved. Ball comes back. Oh, great tackle. Gets the ball out. Bound, can't control it. Picked up by Bab. He's hooked it back towards the goal area. It is behind. So score goes to 1-4-10, the Belmont Lions. They trail Belpost Hill 2-1-13. And that's 15 minutes into the second quarter.
So the Panthers elect to go short. Furman is okay. Into the back pocket. And through Thomas, they go towards half back. Bound, left it behind. Getting across there, Rosiello, over Gore, loses the football. Piggott, little toe poke, sits for him okay, goes to the left foot, tumbling punt towards the pocket. Campbell can't take the mark, goes over the top, kick around the corner was from Bretherton, but his kick is smothered, then gets a high tackle, pretty close to the boundary line. The umpire will come in fact, and ball it up. So deep into attack, we've been playing 15.5 minutes in the second term. The Belmont Lions into attack at the southern end. Umpire comes in, throws the ball in the air. Jackson goes up, Rosiello against him. Falls to the side of the pack. Quick kick across the goals and through for one behind to the Belmont Lions.
Rosiello, I think.
Rosiello. So they go to 1-5-11, the Belmont Lions. And they still trail the Belpost Hill 2-1-13. Kick in. Goes towards Rosiello and Jackson. Off hands, Bound. Rides the bump. Handball to Harrison. Set him up. Still inside the attacking 50 for the Lions. Piggott's there as well. Quick kick out of the pack by Rosiello again. Babb in the goal square takes the mark for the Belmont Lions.
He's very strong in the packs, Rosiello, isn't he?
Yep, he is. And got a quick kick out there. Jeremy Babb in front. And he's nearly kicking from the goal line on a bit of an angle. Left footer. And will come in and kick the goal. So his first and the second for the Belmont Lions. They reclaim the lead. They go to 2-5-17. They lead Belpost Hill 2-1-13. And we've been playing nearly 17 minutes in the second term.
It'd almost be the last play of the quarter by the time they get the footy back. No, they've done well. Coming back. They look quite positive when they go forward, the Belmont Lions, don't they?
Yeah, had some goal scoring options up there, and Babb, one of them at full forward, kicked his first and the second for the Lions.
So back in the middle, in the last minute of the second quarter here, the Lions regain the lead, 2-4 to 2-1 as the ball goes up in the middle. Rosiello, strong, almost takes it out of the middle, gets the foot to the footy, player pull down without the ball, play on to the umpire, comes back towards the centre of the ground, and that's Bars for Belmont Lions. Playing well across the middle there, kicks it high, gone towards half forward. Harrison's over his head, pushed under by his teammate, running onto the footy. Rosiello can't take it, picked up there by the Belmont Lions. Go forward, Piggott, he overruns the football. It's a big pack there. Babb can't pick it up. Finally comes back to player grab without the football. No free kicks at the umpire. And Belpost Hill through over Gower, get it toward the boundary. It's still in play. Harrison picks it up, handball back. Well, he's got it out there to
Rosiello.
That was Rosiello again on the left foot, but unfortunately he's hit the behind post on the full, so it'll be out of bounds on the full. The ensuing free kick goes to Furman of Belpost Hill. Deep in the defensive area. 18 minutes gone as the siren sounds. So the half-time score in the grand final is Belmont Lions 2-4-16. They lead Belpost Hill 2-1-13. We'll be back shortly.
Start of the third term of the Under-16 Division 3 Geelong Junior Football Grand Final between the Belmont Lions and Belpost Hill. It's the Lions 2-5-17. They lead Belpost Hill 2-1-13. But the Panthers will kick with the aid of the Breeze in the third term. Rosiello and Jackson, they get it down. Piggott through the middle, can't take it with him. The back Rosiello. And a pack develops just inside the centre square at half forward for Belpost Hill in attack. So we'll have another ball up. Jackson and Rosiello. Jackson gets it down past Lake Rosiello. Goes across towards Holes Find at half forward. Davis tries to get the handball away to Bars. And umpire says throw the ball back in. It'll be a boundary throw in 55 metres around from the Belpost Hill goal.
Out of bounds. Half forward flank. Comes back into play. Picked up by, it was Lima. Comes back. And there's Thomas in the middle of the ground for Belpost Hill. So Belpost Hill's Thomas with the football on centre wing. Drives it long. It's a huge kick. Well, it's a behind, but a 50-metre penalty, I'd suggest, for going over the mark. Ball's now deep in the attacking area for Belpost Hill. So Thomas now from 10 metres out, directly in front. The opportunity to put Belpost Hill back in the lead. Thomas now moves in, straight over the goal umpire's head. It's his first goal. And it is the third for Belpost Hill. 3-1-19. They now lead Belmont Lions 2-5-17.
Matthew Harrison still shaking his head at centre half forward. He can't believe that he gave away the 50 there. But Jake Torres has put the goal on the board. And the Panthers reclaim the lead in the first 2.5 minutes of the third term. Back in the middle. Rosiello and Jackson. Rosiello gets it down. And a secondary tap to Bound. Goes long with a right boot towards Bab, who uses the body, goes up, can't take the mark. Comes through again. Harrison, can he make up for it? Slick little handball. Missed its target. Needs some support. Coming through the middle. Furman got a quick kick away out wide. And it's down the field. A late tackle on Furman, so it will be a free kick to Bell Post Hill on the outer side. And Holzfine's got it on centre wing. Bucolo gives him a lead. He elects though to go further afield. Well, and then he ends up going close to Bucolo. No mark taken. Thrown away. Jackson tried to get it away. Follows it on. Goes through centre half forward. Keeps following it on. Then surrounded. Bars. Gets a trip. Handball towards Bound. Has to turn around. Handball out wide to chase Rosiello. Breaks free. Goes on the right boot or kicks it high. Cross it. Still in the middle of the ground. Harrison over the top. Oh, great mark. Takes a good mark in the middle of the ground. Goes with the right boot towards centre half forward. Just pops it up. Rosiello goes up. Oh, great mark. Rosiello has taken the mark at centre half forward. Got Bainbridge wide. Goes in that direction. He's free as well and can take the mark and holds it up. It'll still be a good kick from there. He'll be kicking from 35 metres out. We saw Justin Rodriguez kick a goal from about this distance in the second term. But it's going to be a pretty good kick here from Bainbridge to get the goal. Comes in and you can see the Breeze take it to the left forward pocket. And Kingsbury leads in the race of the football. Gets his kick away under pressure from Bab out wide. And he's just found touch. It's out of bounds for a throw in. At half forward for the Lions on the outer side. They trial at the moment 2-5-17. Bell Post Hill 3-1-19. 4.5 minutes played in the third term.
With the football on the outer side. Brings the ball back into play. Comes down into the arms there of Lima. He to Holzfine. Fine half forward. Has come to that was and the umpire has he's pinged one out of the hat there, and the free kick will go to Belmont Lions. Kick into the Breeze from the back. Rosiello taps it forward, unable to control the football. Comes through the back of the pack. Bound pushed in the back. No free kick, said the umpire, and finally we'll call a halt to play with a whistle, and we'll put the ball in the air. Out of centre wing. 5 minutes into the third quarter. We nearly get blown out of the commentary box as the ball goes up high. There was Jackson. Gets a tap down, but great work by Bound. Followed up. Handball and working it well, the Belmont Lions. The kick goes to centre half forward. Good chest mark there to Bainbridge. He's just on the 50-metre line. The low kick into the Breeze to Bab. Can't take the mark. Comes to ground. Bab finally comes back to him. Nice handball over the top to Harrison. He's got a player running, but turns round himself. Harrison has a pot shot and has kicked the goal. So Matthew Harrison kicks his first. And in fact, into the Breeze has given the Belmont Lions the lead. 3-5-23. They now lead Bell Post Hill 3-1-19. And that's 6 minutes into the third quarter.
Well, I think he was pretty disappointed with giving away the 50-metre penalty, so I think he just made up for it then by kicking a goal into the Breeze. He was pretty happy about it too, Matthew Harrison. He's kicked his first and the third for the Belmont Lions. They reclaim the lead by 4 points. 6.5 minutes played in the third term, so a vital goal against the Breeze. See if the Bell Post Hill side can fight back here. Back in the middle, Jackson up against Rosiello. Rosiello, big thump away towards Harrison and Kingsbury. Kingsbury leads in the race of the football and had it and then lost it. Tapped on quickly by Craven. Out wide. Overgore gets a kick away, but it might be too wide. It is. It's out of bounds on the full, and the Lions will take the free kick. Andrew Bars with it at half back for the Lions.
Up a cog in this third quarter.
It has. He goes towards Bound on the lead. It's punched away, and it will be a boundary throw-in. About 60 metres around for the Bell Post Hill goal. So Rosiello moves his way down there, as does Jackson. Boundary throw in. Rosiello from the side. Jackson got it down. Quick kick out of the pack. Came from Wiedemann. And it's out wide. Bucolo can't keep it in. And we'll have a boundary throw in. So 3-5-23 the Belmont Lions. They lead Bell Post Hill 3-1-19. We've been playing nearly 8 minutes in the third term. Rosiello and Jackson do the ruck work once again. Thrown in. Rosiello. Jackson from behind. Through the middle there was a Nevsky. Pack develops. Umpire calls play on stud. Loses the football just as he was about to get away. Pack develops again. The umpire lets it go still. Davis off a step. Short little kick. Rosiello left it behind. Overgore in the middle fighting hard for it. Sanford over the top as well. And now the umpire will have to come in and ball it up.
So 8 minutes gone. Belmont Lions in the lead. 3-5. Leads 3-1. And the ball is on half forward flank for Bell Post Hill, kicking with the breeze in the third quarter. Ball goes up. Jackson, nice little tap down, bound, intercepts, but can't pick it up. Hole's fine, hooks it back toward the full forward position, but a good saving mark in defence by Wilson for the Lions. He's gone across the face of goal. They have to be a good kick and a good mark, and it was. Davis takes the mark for the Belmont Lions. Kicks it back into the breeze, but, well, mark not taken there for Bell Post Hill. Picked out of the pack. Overrun in the middle there. Harrison picks it up, can't break clear, gets a handball out to his teammate in Bainbridge, hooks it round the corner, back to Harrison, charges through the tackle, lovely handball out wide, and, well, got into a bit of trouble there, but comes back to Davis. He's chipped it further forward, out in the open, and finally well picked up for Belmont Lions. Back to Harrison. Harrison leads the tackle, keeps it low, and a beautiful pass to Bab. The overlap there was it's kicked off the ground, and unfortunately for the Belmont Lions, it's only behind, but good forward move there. So 3-6-24 to the Belmont Lions. They lead Bell Post Hill 3-1-19, and that's 10 minutes into the second quarter.
Oh. Good kick for distance from full back by the Bell Post Hill side. They're in the middle. Davis has got it. Gets slung as he gets his kick away. Now Furman tries to ride the bump. Gets the ball away. It's okay. And from half back they can go with a great kick for distance towards half forward. Overgore leads in the race of the football. Coming out Wilson. Backed himself and left it behind. Rodriguez is there. Also Overgore runs free on the right foot. Oh, around the corner. Anevsky all has to do is sit for him. He can turn around and kick the goal. He comes in with the outside of the right boot and has missed it. And through for one behind to him. So they go to 3-2-20. Bell Post Hill. The Belmont Lions 3-6-24. We've been playing 10.5 minutes in the third term. It's the Under-16 Division 3 Grand Final at Torquay. And it'll be Gary Wilson from full-back for the Lions. Goes to the outer side. Short kick. And Piggott leads in the race of the football, left it behind. Furman fell over, and Nevsky's there as well, tries to get it away, does. The hole's fine from 45, goes long towards Rodriguez, who's got the sit at the back, takes the mark. So Justin Rodriguez, who's kicked 2 goals this morning, he will line up for goal on a very acute angle. He's on the boundary line, he's looking for somebody to pass to. He's kicked 2 goals, as I said. Out of Bell Post Hills 3. He comes around with the outside of the right boot and has missed everything. It's out of bounds on the opposite side of the goals, and it will be a free kick to the Lions on the last line of defence to Wilson.
So Wilson waiting for the football to be returned to him. Now plays on, kicks it, well, the kick hasn't got it too well. A one-handed mark almost taken there for Bell Post Hill by Wiedemann. Comes forward to Davis. It's very close to the boundary line here. Ball kept in play. Well done. Hole's fine. Kicks it back towards the forward area. Mark dropped there, and that could be vital because running in and picking it up was Stud, and he's kicked the goal. So Bell Post Hill back in the lead. 4-2-26. They lead Belmont Lions 3-6-24, and that's 12 minutes into the third quarter. So it's a good match on our hands.
So Belmont Lions defence under pressure there. And in the end, Bevan Studd with his first goal. They reclaim the lead. Bell Post Hill, they lead by 2 points. So back in the middle. Rosiello up against Jackson. Pye throws the ball in the air. Jackson gets it down. Lake Rosiello tried to tap it on. Couldn't do so. Hole's fine. Gets the right foot kick around the corner towards half forward. Coming out Page has got it. Handball was okay to over Gore on the right foot. Goes towards full forward. Rodriguez in front. In fact, it's a Nevsky. Handball towards Bevan Studd. 2 in a minute. Oh, he loses it though. In the goal square. Still kicks the goal. Has kicked his second. It is. It's through for his second goal. And for Bell Post Hill, that's their fifth. They go to 5-2-32. And they lead the Belmont Lions 3-6-24. And that's in our third term. We've been playing 13 and a half minutes. The Under-16 Division 3 Grand Final.
So all of a sudden, Bell Post Hill really in the middle of a bit of a run here. 2 in a minute as the ball comes back to the middle. So a bit of activity from the benches. Runners out as some changes are made. Harrison into the middle for the Lions. Give them a bit of drive as the ball goes up once again. Rosiello gets a tap clearly on this occasion. Harrison runs on, taps the ball forward. Can he pick it up? No, overruns it. Comes back into the pack. Harrison gets it in the pack. Handball forward. Bounce doesn't favour Bound. Comes back on it, picks it up. If he can get a handball clear, Rosiello was clear, but he can't get it clear. Finally, ball comes back, picked up by Holzfine. There's a whistle on play, and it's gone to Belmont Lions through the agency of Campbell. So Campbell at centre half forward. If they recover the football. So ball coming back. So Chris Campbell of the Belmont Lions now has the football. Handball quickly. The play on continues. Nice kick into the breeze. Oh, good body work, Rosiello again, and good hands, and good bit of work there back in the middle for the Belmont Lions. This will take a huge kick from here. The breeze coming from the north. As Rosiello now moves in. Well, it's a shocking kick. It's going to land in the goal square. Picked up in defence. Great smother. Comes back to Stacks on the mill. It's the cameraman nearly...
Fantastic camera work there.
Nearly landed on the ground.
I think he's asking the players not to put it in the right forward pocket at the northern end because he could be in a bit of strife. Ball up. Rosiello taps it back to Harrison, who has missed it through for one behind. So they go to 3-7-25, the Belmont Lions. They trail Bell Post Hill 5-2-32. Nearly 16 minutes played in the third term. Furman from fullback for the Panthers. Likes to go straight down the middle. Does so now with good distance. Bars has his name written on it. Can't take the mark though. Second effort was okay. Breaks free. Short little kick in. Back towards the attacking zone. Coming through. Handball. All chopped off. Going through the middle there was Storm for the Bell Post Hill side. And the umpire will come in and ball it up.
So at centre half forward. 16 minutes gone. Belmont Lions kicking against the breeze. They've kicked one in this quarter against it, which might be crucial in the context of the final result. The umpire with the football now. Rosiello, Harrison, Jackson for Bell Post Hill. Rosiello gets the tap down. Bound, handball to Pickett, handball to Harrison. Harrison on the left foot. Well, he's had a pot shot and hit the post. So opportunity gone begging there for the Belmont Lions. It makes them now 3-8-26. They trail Bell Post Hill 5-2-32, and that's 17 minutes into the third quarter.
Furman kicks it in, bars from behind, big thump away, falls into the arms of the Bell Post Hill side to go through half back. And that came from Thomas, goes towards half forward with a great kick. Now turning around is Rodriguez, kick over his shoulder towards the 10 metre square, foot race going, and it bounces out of bounds for a boundary thrown in the right forward pocket. 17 and a half minutes played in the third term. So the Panthers looking for another score before three-quarter time, deep into their attacking zone. Aussie Yellow's made his way down there. It'll be up against Jackson. Boundary throw in. Jackson at favour. He takes it out of the ruck contest, breaks a couple of tackles, then drops the football. And the umpire has paid it that way, and it will be a free kick. It's going to go to Dixon for the Belmont Lions. Wobbly kick, goes towards Bound, but it's chopped off. Play on the call, was it? Oh. No. Lima has got the football, and will be kicking from inside 50 at 40 metres out from goal. So, Shane Lima. He might be kicking as the siren sounds. He comes in, he gives it everything he's got. It's a great kick, and as the siren goes, he kicks the goal. So Shane Lima's first is the 6th for Belpost Hill, and I don't know whether have they heard the siren. They go to 6-2-38 Belpost Hill, and they lead the Belmont Lions 3-8-26. So
no, they haven't heard the siren.
Haven't heard the siren. There's a siren now. They have heard. I think they've heard it now. So it's 6-2. There it goes again for the second time, just to make sure. But Belpost still 6-2-38. They lead the Belmont Lions 3-8-26 at three-quarter time. The goal kickers, 2 each to Bevan Studd and Justin Rodriguez for Belpost Hill. Jake Thomas and Shane Lima 1 each. While for Belmont Lions, their goals, Matthew Harrison, Jeremy Babb and Daniel Piggott. 12 points of difference at the final term. Back with all the last quarter action after this. So start of the final term of the Under-16 Division 3 Geelong Junior Football Grand Final between the Belmont Lions and Belpost Hill. The Panthers 6-2-38. They lead the Lions 3-8-26 at the final change. It's Rosiello and Jackson in the middle to do the ruck work. Rosiello gets his hand to it, goes towards Piggott, taps it onto Davis. Piggott follows it up, but picked up by Holzfind. The third occasion, loses the football against Piggott. Great play though again, drops it. Gets to pick it up again, gets a kick away too towards a half-forward flank position. Kept in play. Wilson leads in the race of the football. Breaks free. Handball. Comes back towards Rosiello. Chopped off by Bottrell. And it will be a boundary throw in at half forward for the Panthers in attack and leading by 12 points. It'll be Jackson and Rosiello. Thrown in. Jackson from behind. Taps it down to Studd. Got the run of it. Goes to the left boot to a vacant centre half forward position. Leading out in the race of the football's Painter. Can't take it. On hands and knees. Now Bars. Breaks free. Loses the football though. Needs some support. Stands over the top of it again. Breaks free again. Does well. Goes with the right boot towards half back. Foot race. Thomas gets out there in front and leads for it. Then falls over the crucial stage. Handball back was okay though to Furman, who runs away. And the kick out of bounds at half forward. And we will have a boundary throw in.
So half forward for Belpost Hill, kicking against the breeze in the final quarter to the northern end. Ball comes back in. Ball missed by the ruckman over their heads. No one able to get the ball clear. Great work there by Page. Crashes his way through and progresses the ball forward toward the boundary and over. Close to the forward pocket for Belpost Hill. You'd think a goal against the Breeze here would just about seal the game, even at this early stage of the final quarter. Rosiello to the back. Taken there by Davis, can't get clear. Comes out. Finally, good work there for the Belmont Lions. Or Harrison drops the mark, perhaps should have taken. Solid work there, little toe poke there from Furman toward the boundary for Belpost Hill. They're working the ball forward, Hole's fine, falls over, can't get clear with the footy. Now it stacks on the mill and on the outer centre wing. The umpire will move in and put the ball in the air. 2 minutes gone, final quarter, 6-2-38 Belpost Hill, 3-8-26 the Belmont Lions as the umpire has the football on the outer wing. Big pack of players around the ball. Hole's fine. Gets the Rosiello gets the ball down into the half forward line for Belpost Hill players overrunning the footy under a bit of pressure. Handball wildly and over the boundary line. So half forward flank for Belpost Hill kicking against the Breeze. 3 minutes gone, final quarter. They lead by 12 points.
Rosiello and Jackson. Jackson does his own roving work, gets free at half forward, kick over his shoulder, back towards the middle of the ground. Bars showed courage, now foot race, kick off the ground, might come from Bottrell he did, but it was out of bounds on the full, and it will be a Belmont Lions free kick in the last line of defence. And it might be Dylan Harvey with it. It will be. So Harvey with the football. Looking for a lead. Davis gives him one. He might not get that distance. Goes towards Rosiello. Jackson from behind. Touched on. And towards Davis at half-back. Overruns it. Now comes back towards Lima, who had it and then lost it. On centre wing. Pushed back the wrong way. He keeps it in front though. Now he loses it. Bound through the middle. Gets his hands free. Piggott in there fighting hard for it. Holes fine. Quick kick out of the pack. Goes towards Page and Stud. Page kick off the ground was okay. Bottrell had tried to handball it back to Page. Nearly had it. Then over the top of it, Harvey, and Stacks on the middle. The umpire will come in and ball it up. 50 metres out from the Bell Post Hill goal. They'll be liking where it is at the moment with the Belmont Lions kicking with the 8 of the Breeze in the final term. They haven't had it past half forward yet. Rosiello gets it down. Free kick. And it's going to go to Rosiello. So he plays on quickly. Goes to the right boot towards centre wing. No mark taken. Furman in front. Wants the boundary line. Finds it out of bounds. On centre wing on the outer side. So Bell Post Hill 6-2-38. They lead the Belmont Lions 3-8-26. Boundary throw in. Jackson from the side. Got it down. And they could break free of the Panthers. Go towards half forward. Through the middle, Harvey. Kept his feet. Tried to get it away. Did so. Quickly towards Rosiello. Goes wide. Looking for Campbell off hands and out of bounds on true centre wing on the outer side.
So it's out of bounds on the centre wing. Boundary umpire about to bring the football back into play. Rosiello and Jackson, as they've done all day. Jackson gets it down. Belpost still a little tap forward. But, well, it's very, very close to the boundary line once again. Well, umpire puts a whistle on play. He's paid. Holding the ball, free kick, Belpost still, and away they go. Kick towards centre half forward. Nice little handball across. They chip the ball forward into open territory, leading in the race for the footy, and he does well. That's
Painter.
Painter does well. Painter to the middle of the ground. Not able to be handled there by Flanagan, with the ball dead centre of the ground. Rosiello punch forward, goes to Piggott. Can't pick it up, however, under pressure. Pushing the back to Bound. No free kicks at the umpire. Harrison puts a tackle on the ball carrier there. Furman led in the race for the footy. Couldn't control it, but he's happy to push the ball over the boundary line. So just outside 50, attacking half for the Belmont Lions. They trail by 2 goals. We've been playing 6 minutes final quarter. Big punch forward for the Lions. Harrison, can he pick it up? He can, but players on top of him straight away. And the umpire said, I'll ball it up. So 35 metres out from the southern goal here at Torquay, with the Belmont Lions kicking with the Breeze in the final quarter. No score so far in the almost 7 minutes as the ball goes up. Rosiello punches forward. Bound, can't control it. Harrison can't control it. Comes to the foot, and just a toe poke along the ground there for the Belpost Hill side. Sees it over the boundary line once again. 7 minutes final quarter, 6-2-38. Belpost Hill lead Belmont Lions 3-8-26.
Rosiello and Jackson. Jackson goes up with Harrison in the end. He's wrapped up. Can't go anywhere. The umpire will have to come in and ball it up. Teammates come in and congratulate Jackson for the tackle that he put on Harrison. Wasn't going anywhere. Now inside 50 for the Lions. Umpire throws the ball in the air. Jackson, Rosiello. Rosiello gets it down. Still in the middle of the play. Stud. Little toe poke. Harvey's there as well. Running through the middle. And they can run away. And that's Holes fine over the top to Page. Had it and lost it. On centre wing, they bottle it up. And they'll be happy with that, the Panthers. Getting it out of their defence. And seeing it on centre wing. They still lead by 12 points. No score in the final term yet. And we've been playing 8 minutes. So a ball up on centre wing. Pye throws the ball in the air. Jackson gets it down. And Bottrell tried to get it on. Pretty close to the boundary line. And the umpire says it is out. So we'll have a Boundary throw in on centre wing on the outer side. Most of the players been over that side of the ground for most of the day. Boundary throw in. Jackson in front, gets it down. Off hands, still in the middle of the pack. Nevsky, fresh air shot. Campbell in there also. Rosiello tried to get it away to Davis. Coming through the middle, Lima. Can't pick it up, surrounded. Free kick for a hold. And we'll get the free kick. In the middle of the ground, Lima. So Shane Lima has kicked a goal. It's at the back end of the centre square, goes out wide, looking for a teammate in Jackson and finds him. So Jackson, wobbly looking kick, chopped off. Bars takes the mark at half back for the Belmont Lions.
So Bars kicks it long over the centre to centre half forward. Off hands, comes there to, Harrison has the run of the footy. If he can pick it up, he can't beat the tackle there of Furman. Very lucky not to be pinged, I'd suggest, but play on to the umpire, bound, can't control the footy. Big pack of players, it's just like a rugby scrum at the moment. The ball still in and under, and finally the umpire will put a whistle on play. At the 9.5 minute mark, final quarter, inside the forward 50 for the Belmont Lions. Yet to score in the final quarter, as is Belpost Hill. Ball goes up. Rosiello, second tap, comes into the arms there of Bound. Handball forward. Players picked up by Belpost Hill, kicked back towards centre wing. Good work there by Harvey. He puts a shepherd on, allows the ball to get into the forward half. But it's Dow defence for the Belpost Hill side at the present moment. Ball on the 50 metre arc. Push forward, looking for the safety of the boundary line is the Belpost Hill. As Hull's fine. Well, he can't quite control it, and it's over the boundary line once again. 60 metres from goal, with 10.5 minutes gone, final quarter. Ball comes in, Jackson and Rosbell, they've done all day. Picked up there by Furman, kicks it wide, back toward the boundary for Belpost Hill. They're doing well, they're defending stoutly. And as we tick toward the 11 minute mark, Belpost Hill 6-2-38. They still lead the Belmont Lions 3-8-26.
Boundary throw in. Jackson from the front, got it to the side of the pack. Thomas is there. Holds fine, does well. Gets a kick away under pressure towards centre wing. Page to run onto it. No. Can't take it with him. Harvey's there also. Pushed off the ball. Stud coming through. Bottrell. Hold, said the umpire. We'll take the free kick. So on centre wing. Goes to the right foot towards half forward. Wilson from behind. In the middle, and Nevsky can't take the mark. Off hands. Oh, high tackle. No free kick. Play on the call. Kick off the ground. Jackson chops it off. And pretty close to the boundary line, the umpire. The boundary umpire will throw it in. So as we saw in our earlier game, no score in the final term. We've been playing nearly 12 minutes and we haven't had a score in the final term of this under-16 grand final. Rosiello taps it over the back to Piggott. Handball to Rosiello across centre half back. Goes with a left foot kick to the middle of the ground. Over the heads of a few players. Tapped on intelligently. And the Panthers just want the boundary line. It won't make it though. Foot race. Will Davis keep it in? It's going to be pretty close. Davis leads. And coming across is Storm. And he sees both Davis and the ball over the boundary line for a throw in. Between wing and half forward. For the Belpost Hill side. Thrown in over the back of Jackson. Coming through. Stud. Gets it kicked towards half forward. Oh, Bars doesn't take the mark. Over the top, handball. Chopped off by Page. Right foot kick to the right forward pocket. And leads in the race for the ball, Painter. Leads Maloney. And they see it over the boundary line in the right forward pocket for the Panthers.
Gee, nearly 13 minutes. So, trouble times here for the Belmont Lions at 13 minutes. The ball out of bounds, forward pocket. Boundary umpire about to put the ball back into play. Jackson taps it down to the advantage of Piggott, unfortunately for him. Piggott for the Belmont Lions. Kicks it wide to centre wing. They need to be heading down the ground. Oh, great attacking football there by Rodriguez. He can't get away with the footy, however, and it stacks on the mill in front of our broadcast position. centre wing. Belpost still in the ascendancy. Still leading by 12 points. 13 minutes have ticked over as the umpire puts the ball in the air. Jackson this time gets the tap down for Belpost Hill. Unable to control it there was Stud. The ball underneath the pack of players. Arms getting thrown around, and the umpire is in position to sort that one out. Now almost 14 minutes as the umpire on centre wing. Change room side, puts it up. Jackson gets a tap down. Coming back on the footy there was Bars, high in the air. Doesn't go too far, comes to ground. Well picked up there by Lima towards centre half forward. Doing well. There was Page. He gets the handball out, but it's to advantage there of Belmont Lions as Wilson comes through. Kicks back towards centre half forward. Harrison through his hands. Nice little tap backwards by Rodriguez. Berman held without the footy. Umpire had the whistle in the mouth, didn't blow it. Comes back again. As well, Stacks on the mill. Surely, well, the umpire doesn't put a whistle on play as the ball does come out. Picking it up there is Bound. Handball to his teammate in Davis, and finds another teammate in Piggott on the half forward flank. Piggott, the left footer. Well, he's gone long to the head of the goal square. Great kick. It's going to go across the face of goal, however, and out of bounds, adjacent to the behind post. So 15 minutes gone in the grand final. 6-2-38, Belpost still lead Belmont Lions 3-8-26.
So throw in. Bars having a run on in the ruck. He's up against, Jackson. Terrible throw in, and Harrison has put it around the corner for a behind. So the first score of the final term, 3-9-27, the Belmont Lions. But Belpost still lead, 6-2-38. We've been playing 15 and a half minutes in the final term. Crucial kick in. Storm's got it. Told to kick in now, he does so. Good kick, Bucolo goes up, can't take the mark. Off hands, Harrison at the back, gives it to Rosiello, goes to the right forward pocket. Storm leads in the race of the football, attacks it, does well. Kick though, smothered, goal, falls back in towards the goal, so Furman over the top, gets a push in the back, no free kick. Handball, come back to Allen, they're under pressure, they've done well, the Panthers, to get it away, but Barr stands there, gets a push, play on the call, falls to the side of the pack. Short little kick out by Rodriguez, goes towards the boundary line, over Gore and the boundary line, and the boundary umpire says throw the ball in. So 16 minutes played. It is 11 points of difference. Boundary throw in. Getting it down Bars. Harrison, blind turn, gets wrapped up. Short little kick, goes towards Bound and Piggott. Bound picks it up from 30 metres out. Has kicked the goal. Leighton Bound has put his first goal on the board. And the fourth for the Belmont Lions. They go to 4-9-33. And they trail Belpost Hill 6-2-38 by 5 points. We've been playing 16 and 3/4 minutes of the final term, so a minute and a half to go.
Yeah, so
centre clearance crucial.
Absolutely vital, this last centre clearance, because this one will just about the game depend on it. So back in the middle, Harrison now on the ball for the Belmont Lions. Rosiello, well, whistle on play, and the free kick against the Belmont Lions. So it's crucial. And, the footy's gone way down the ground. And it's Jackson who will take the free kick. And I think 17 minutes, almost 17 and a half minutes time has just about beaten the Belmont Lions, I think, as Jackson has the football in the middle. Taking plenty of time. Kicks the ball as long as he can kick it. It's gone to centre half forward in front. Rosiello takes a strong mark. We'll need to get it moving pretty quickly. Goes back. Goes to the outer side. Not the right place to be going, I wouldn't think. It falls to Piggott. If he can pick it up, he's got a chance here. He can be a hero. He's picked it up, but great work, Furman. Great defensive work. Pushed it toward the boundary, and that might have been the match winner. So the ball is over the boundary line. Our clock says 18 minutes is gone. And it has, in fact. The siren has sounded. And the final score, Belpost Hill 6-2-38, have defeated the Belmont Lions 4-9, 33.
So Belpost Hill, who didn't score in the final term, they've hung on for a 5-point win. 1 goal won. The Belmont Lions kicked in the final term. The goal kickers for Belpost Hill, 2 each to Bevan Studd and Justin Rodriguez. Singles to Shane Limer and Jake Thomaswell. For the Belmont Lions, Matthew Harrison, Jeremy Babb, Leighton Bound and Daniel Piggott kicked a goal each. Eric, the best player. Ooh, a tough one.
Well, I'd almost get it down to 2, Jackson or Furman. I thought Jackson perhaps only 50-50 in the tap-outs, but around the ground was outstanding.
Yep. So Mark Jackson, the winner of our guest media player of the grand final. The under-16 Division 3 grand final has been won by Belpost Hill. 6-2-38, they've defeated the Belmont Lions 4-9-33.